Neil, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks, Stroper. Unfortunately, I'm not as smart as you South Africans, so you're going to have to listen to me speak in English, because I don't speak two languages like most of you.
We'll give our best, eh? Okay, so tell me a little bit about the Shelbourn Renolds header that we've got here. What's the main concept behind it? How does it work?
Basically, it's a stripper header. So you've got in the front of the rotor here, it's a 2-foot diameter rotor that runs the full width of the header.
That's now this thing, eh?
That's right, yeah. And that's got 8 rows of stainless steel stripping fingers on it. And that spins in a rearwards direction, so it's basically combing through the crop as the combine moves forward, and then stripping through the crop, stripping the seed off, and then paddling the seed back into the back of the header. So all you're taking into the combine is the seed.
Okay, so basically it comes from there and it basically combs it out, am I correct? And it's got this lid on the top that basically throws it there.
That's right, yeah. It's combing the seed out of the head and then throwing it upwards and backwards, and then this grey deflector on the front of the header deflects it into the back of the header, into the auger.
So, and then basically it's just taken with the auger up to the Feedhouse.
Yeah, it's a really simple machine. It's just got a rotor in the front with the 8 rows of stripping fingers, and then a full width auger in the back that just the same as a table auger on a conventional header. But as I said, the advantage is that you're just stripping the seed off of the crop, which has proved just absolutely ideal for harvesting teff in this area.
So where would I use something like this? You're saying teff, but what other applications do I have for this combine header?
Well, the machine's manufactured in the UK, but we sell them all over the world. It's relatively niche markets, but we found that we've been most successful in drier parts of the world where they're operating a no-till based sort of moisture conservation farming system where people want the strip straw after the header's been over the field. The crops that we can harvest predominantly are cereal crops, so wheat, barley, oats, grass seed, most kinds of warm season and cold season grasses. We also harvest quite a lot of rice with them as well. The 2 main advantages of the machine is harvesting capacity. So it's pretty normal to double the capacity of the combine using the stripper header. But the other advantage is the residue that it leaves behind it in no-till applications around the world.
So you're telling me this is basically the cheapest combine that I'm going to buy?
100%, 100%. And it only needs 1 driver, unlike 2 combines that need 2 drivers and 2 tanks of fuel.
What's the width in which I can get it?
We make them from 16 feet to 42 feet in a variety of different sizes in between.
And how many of these things have you got going in South Africa? I mean, as I said, I know 20 years ago I've been combining with these things. How many of them are running, and predominantly in South Africa, what are they using them for?
Well, mostly in South Africa, they're using them for teff now. There are a few people that are using them for harvesting wheat. And as I mentioned before, the wheat guys are typically using them as part of a regenerative farming, no-till based system. There's probably less than 100 machines in South Africa in total, but it seems to be teff is the area where they seem to really shine, and there's really no disadvantage in teff. You can easily double the harvesting capacity of the combine, probably half the amount of fuel usage, and get a cleaner sample in the grain tank, as well as less loss out the back of the combine. Just want to mention that our South African distributor is Tenniskop Agri, based near Ladybrand.
Awesome. So, Tenniskop Agri, as julle 'n Shelbourn Renolds tafel soek, lekker aan 'n klap vir Neil al die pad van Engeland af.